I think it's important to recognize that we should prioritize ourselves. And, that's not to say that we shouldn't focus on other people as well, and that we shouldn't try to help other people when we can. But it's about recognizing that if you don't prioritize yourself, then you won't have anything, you won't be able to prioritize other people properly. And even just deeper than that, I think it's important that we prioritize ourselves for ourselves. I think so often we can almost get confused in a way. We try to help people so much that we never have the opportunity to help ourselves. We constantly spend time building other people's houses to the point where we have no bricks for our own house. So when I say it's important to prioritize other people, when I say it's important to prioritize yourself, I mean that in a very literal sense. And even deeper than just prioritizing yourself, it's about not feeling bad about it. Not feeling bad about being in certain circumstances where you say to other people that no, this is not what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. Saying to other people, no, I'm not available. This is not the path that I want to go down. Saying to other people, I'm not available. And I think it's a very important thing that we can all practice. Because so often, especially in my own life at times, I find myself almost prioritizing other people too much. To the point where there are certain circumstances where I got afraid of, not having my phone or not having access to some social media for a point in time. Because in the back of my mind, it was just, oh, well, what is it that chance that someone needs me for something? What is there that chance that someone needed to contact me, someone needs my help with something, and I'm not available? But I'm starting to recognize that that fear is not beneficial for anyone. That fear is ultimately holding you back from accomplishing everything that you want to accomplish. Because if you constantly live in reference to other people, then you'll never be able to substantiate anything for yourself. So in the most sincere way possible, it's about saying that you should focus on yourself. And not focus on yourself in the, don't have any friends, don't have any strong relationships. But about giving yourself the same love that you give to other people. Taking breaks when you need to take breaks. Walking away when you need to walk away. Saying no when you need to say no. And I think that it's, originally I wanted to title this video, Healthy Selfishness. But even just the term selfishness has a certain connotation to it that's negative. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm describing, is not something negative at all. Focusing on yourself is not a bad thing. Doing things for yourself is not a bad thing. And I think it's important that we all recognize that. I think it's important that we all see how important it is that we do focus on ourselves, that we do things for ourselves. And, the greatest example I could give is something that I was thinking about a lot today. And how, I tend to use social media a lot. Usually it comes in waves, but I'm really starting to chill out on it and not use it as much anymore. Basically at all. And it's almost about recognizing that I don't need to see what other people are doing at all points. People don't need to be able to contact me at all times during the day. And I think that social media and the internet and just technology has almost convinced us that being able to talk to someone 24/7 is something that's normal when it's not. Or at least it's not something that has to be normal. So it's about recognizing, at least in my circumstance, and I really see that now, that, who cares if someone texts me and I don't reply immediately? Who cares if someone wanted to show me something, someone wanted to tell me something, someone needed my help for something, and I wasn't available? Because at the same time, I'm prioritizing myself. I'm doing what's best for me so that I could then do what's best for other people. Because if I'm at my worst, how can I help other people be their best? And, the main caveat I have for this is that it's a video I've made a few weeks ago. But it's that being kind and being nice are not the same thing. Being nice is about doing, while being kind is about how you do. So there's still a way that you could prioritize yourself while being a kind person. Those are not things that are mutually exclusive. It's about recognizing that. It's about recognizing that you could still be a kind person. You could still be mature and respectful towards other people while prioritizing yourself. It's not about when someone needs your help for something, just saying no, full stop, and then ghosting them. But rather, it's about maybe explaining your circumstances, maybe explaining your situation. Saying, no, this isn't what's best for me right now. Saying, I'm not available as much as I was before. Saying, I'm busy, I can help you later. And, it's not to say that we necessarily owe other people explanations. But rather, it's about saying, it's just not about being a bad person about it. It's not about being mean towards other people about it. It's about recognizing that you could prioritize yourself while still helping other people. You can help yourself while helping others. And it's just about recognizing that you should focus on yourself, that you should prioritize yourself. But that doesn't mean that you also, this is the last point, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't also go out of your way to help other people sometimes. But it's almost about the balance between helping other people and helping yourself. Because the Bible says, treat others how you want to be treated. But in that same caveat, it's about treating yourself the same way that you treat other people. The Bible verse I have for this video is taken from Proverbs 13, verse 20. And it says, he who walks with wise will be wise. He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed. So this Bible verse, it doesn't necessarily directly relate to the topic of this video, but it's a Bible verse that I was thinking about a lot. Because in the same way that the Bible says that we should help other people, that we should, assist other people, even if it's not always to our benefit. This verse is an example of a case where it's saying that we should not hang around people who are fools. And in that same way, it's almost about recognizing that we shouldn't always try to help other people, especially if it leads to ourselves being destroyed. We shouldn't hang around sinners trying to help them with their sin if it means that we'll begin sinning ourselves. So it's just about recognizing that we should just focus on ourselves. Not solely. We should just do it more than we already do. I hope you took something from this video, and thank you for watching.